Okay, in this video, we're gonna show that the absolute value of sine of x minus cosine of x is less than or equal to the square root of 2 for all the real numbers. So this is one way of proving this result. There are many other ways. So this is one way. So one way of proving this is to write this one, sine x minus cosine of x, by profiting from the fact that the sine of x minus y is sine x cosine y minus cosine x sine y. Okay, we can profit from that, so we can write sine x minus cosine x. So if we divide and multiply by square root of 2 over 2, both sides, we're gonna get sine square root of 2 over 2 sine x minus square root of 2 over 2 cosine x. So this would give me 2 over square root of 2. And here I know this is cosine of pi over 4 sine x minus sine of pi over 4 cosine x. So I'm going to use this fact here. So I have 2 over square root of 2 cosine of x. Well, let me use a sine. It's the sine. In fact, it's the sine. So sine of x minus pi over 4. So we have 2 over square root of 2 sine of x minus pi over 4. Therefore, I have sine x minus cosine x is equal to 2 over square root of 2 sine x minus pi over 4. Okay, now if I take the absolute value, I see that sine x minus cosine x is equal to 2 over square root of 2 sine of x minus pi over 4. Okay, now we can use two things. And now that the absolute value of a times b is the absolute value of a times the absolute value of b, so I'm going to use this one here, with a being 2 over square root of 2 and b is sine of x minus pi over 4. I have the absolute value of 2 over square root of 2 over 2 and sine of x minus pi over 4. Okay, this is a positive number, so the absolute value, it's going to give me this number. It's positive, it's going to be itself. Here I'm going to use a fact. Okay, so I know that the sine of alpha is less than 1 for any alpha in R, for any real number. And if I take alpha to be x minus pi over 4, I have sine of x minus pi over 4 in absolute value is less than 1. So this gives me this one. Let me do a quick. So this is less than the square root of 2 over 2 times 1, which is, so the 2 over square root of 2 is just 2. And this means that the sine of x minus cosine of x is less than the square root of 2. And that's what I need to prove. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. By choosing numbers and doing that, that's not the key to solving this kind of questions, because we can miss a lot of points. Okay, so in one of the videos we have seen some people, they prove it using special numbers, 0, pi over 2, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi over 2 now. So, but they missed one point. The key is that x 3 pi over 4 plus n pi. Okay, or so at least this one here, when we plug this one, we're gonna see that sine of x minus cosine of x will be equal exactly to the square root of 2. So at these points with n in z, okay, this quantity will be exactly the square root of 2. Okay, so here this is a way of proving this result. Okay, so we use this fact here, or we can try to write this one here. in some simple form, like in here, like in here. So we can write it as 2 over square root of 2 times sine of x minus pi over 4, or you can write it in some cosine form if you want. Okay, and after that we profit from the fact that the absolute value of this quantity here is always less than 1, and we arrive at the square root of 2. Okay, and that's what we need to prove. Okay, there are many other ways, but this is the simplest way, I think, to show this result.